Welcome to our video on data cleaning. We're focusing on types, strings, and dates, essential skills for any data professional. This episode serves as a rematch, taking concepts we previously explored and applying more efficient Pandas techniques. To get the most out of this video, it's helpful to be familiar with previous work on missing data and manual cleaning processes. Today, our toolkit includes methods like astype, string accessors, and date parsing tools. Our learning objectives today are simple. We will fix incorrect data types, learn to standardize text at scale without using manual loops, and finally, parse dates to unlock the power of the .dt accessor. We are returning to the same customer file we cleaned by hand in our first module. While the previous manual approach required dozens of lines of code, today we will see how Pandas simplifies these tasks significantly. The file contains several common issues: revenue figures stored as strings with commas, inconsistent Boolean flags, and dates that remain unparsed. We previously solved these with complex loops. Now, we'll use streamlined vectorized operations. Let's start with the classic string is number problem. To clean currency data containing commas, we must first remove the punctuation and then cast the column to a numeric type. We can achieve this with a clean chain. First, replace the commas with empty strings, then convert the result to a float. This simple approach performs the same task as a loop, but much more efficiently. Sometimes, however, simple conversion fails if bad data is present. Using pd.toNumeric with the coerce parameter provides a robust safety net, directing unparsable values into the missing data framework. For mixed Boolean flags, we replace our old conditional ladder with a dictionary mapping. By using .strstrip and .strlower, we can standardize all variants before mapping them to the correct Boolean values. Next, we explore the power of the .str accessor. It is essentially a loop over strings that you don't have to write, providing vectorized versions of essential Python string methods. Applying this to segment labels allows us to collapse various representations into a single category. By chaining strip, upper, and replace, we achieve a clean, canonical result in just a few lines. Your standard toolkit should include other useful string methods like .strcontains for filtering, .strsplit for parsing structured text, and .strlen for validating data quality. It is important to maintain clean, readable code. By using parentheses to chain operations, we ensure that every step in our cleaning process remains visible and easy to debug. Finally, we address date columns, which are often read as strings. Without conversion, we cannot perform temporal analysis. The pd.toDatetime function is the solution for transforming these into usable calendar data. Once parsed, the .dt accessor becomes available. You can easily extract years, months, quarters, or day names. This transforms raw dates into powerful features for your analysis. Real datasets rarely come in a clean format. You will encounter various date styles and sometimes garbled entries, all within the same column. Handling these format inconsistencies is a critical step in your data cleaning pipeline. When parsing dates, ambiguity is a major concern. The day-first parameter allows you to specify whether a date should be interpreted as month-day or day-month, helping you avoid common errors depending on the data's origin. For columns with repeated string labels, consider using the categorical data type. This saves memory by storing each unique label once, and it can significantly speed up operations like group by. Now, it is time to assemble everything we have learned. We will take the same file we cleaned manually in the past and process it using modern, efficient Pandas techniques. Our full cleaning pipeline follows a logical flow: reading and loading, fixing revenue values, and finally replacing sentinels. Each stage utilizes concise, vectorized code built on the framework we established earlier. In total, this entire cleanup process requires just 9 lines of code. It achieves the exact same results as the 45-line manual script we wrote in our initial module. Comparing the two approaches shows a 5-fold improvement in efficiency. The new code is faster to write, easier to read, and leverages the full power of Pandas. Your ability to understand these concise 9 lines is built directly on the effort you spent writing the original 45. That foundational work allows you to debug and explain your code effectively. We have covered a lot, from essential string and date accessors to categorical data handling. You now have a solid grasp of the core toolkit, with more advanced topics coming soon. Everything we have built functions as a single, cohesive system. Our error handling strategy ensures that even problematic data is gracefully managed through our unified pipeline. To wrap up this module, let's review 3 key ideas that summarize our journey through data cleaning in Pandas. First, the coerce pattern is your primary tool for pipeline integration. It allows you to transform parsing failures into null values, which seamlessly plug into your existing missing data framework. Second, the string and datetime accessors replace manual loops. These tools are vectorized, readable, and allow for sophisticated operations without the overhead of explicit iterations. Finally, remember that the goal is not just shorter code, but deeper understanding. Your experience with manual cleaning is precisely what makes you an effective data professional today. Use this reference table to compare Pandas tools with the manual methods you already know. It will serve as a quick guide for your future cleaning projects. Now it's time for your hands-on deliverable, the rematch notebook. Your task is to redo your entire M1 Episode 8 capstone cleaning project using only Pandas. Every fix must be performed as a single chained operation, avoiding any loops. The requirements are clear. Replace every manual loop and conditional block with vectorized Pandas operations. For every column you clean, provide value counts both before and after to prove your changes worked. Finally, compare your line counts and write one reflection paragraph on the value of this exercise. This exercise is a stepping stone. By cleaning your data now, you create the stable, robust foundation required for the grouping, merging, and time series analysis tasks we will tackle in the upcoming episodes. Looking ahead, Episode 6 focuses on transforming data and creating new columns. We'll introduce the assign method and conditional logic while warning you about the common and costly apply trap that can ruin your code's performance. That completes Episode 5. We have successfully mastered type conversion, string manipulation, and date parsing, all while learning the power of the Pandas ceremony. We look forward to seeing your results in the next session.